Hey everybody, this is Scott with landfinder.org. It is June 19th, 2019, and I am here to show you an exciting new property that we have in Polk County, Texas, pretty close to Livingston. Let's jump right in. So as you can see, the property is located in southeast Texas, about an hour north of Houston, near Livingston as well as Lake Livingston. And it is just about 3 acres total. It's 8 lots conjoined in the Hardwood Hills subdivision in Polk County, and the property is unrestricted, so there's no restrictions as far as deeds go. The property has paved access via Oak Hill Drive and Magnolia Duke Drive, and to get there you take 59, exit 190 towards Livingston, and out of Livingston you take Highway 190 about 3 minutes to Henson Hill Road, take a left, and on Henson Hill, which butts up to Magnolia Duke, and there you are. So like I mentioned, the property is 8 lots, Hardwood Hills subdivision, no restrictions, just about 3 acres. Property has a lot of really cool amenities. For one, on the south 5 lots right here, there are 2 natural springs. One is about a third of the way to the south, and the other one's about halfway. They both flow south. There's kind of a low spot here, but the property is high. It hasn't flooded. There are power lines and a utility easement that kind of dissect these 2 properties right here. So getting power to the property would be pretty easy. It wouldn't require running any new power lines or anything like that, which is pretty expensive. As you can see, you have neighbors over here. These are pretty nice houses and pretty big lots, but you do not have any neighbors connected to your property specifically. This is kind of an empty space that I'll show later. And then here is a big property that's owned by, I think, over here. And so you could build out pretty much all 3 acres effectively, clear it out, and you'd still be surrounded by trees and wildlife and all of that, which is pretty cool. Again, want to stress no restrictions. So used to be great for an RV while you build your permanent house. It could be great for, livestock, a farm. As you can see here, the north part is a really nice rectangular piece. It's about 1.56 acres, which is plenty of room for a house, an RV, multiple RVs, maybe a shop. And then down here you have a little bit skinnier piece, which would be great for, raising some small livestock or clearing out, making a cool little play area. No telling the different opportunities you could do with that. Could fence it in and do all kinds of cool stuff, really. So it is a pretty versatile property in terms of what you got to work with. And as I said, it's about 5 minutes from Lake Livingston. Livingston's a pretty cool city. They have a courthouse and all kinds of restaurants, a couple bars. Further, west, you run into 59, and there's a lot of stuff over here. There's a Lowe's, there's an H-E-B, there's a Brookshire Brothers. Over here, you have a Walmart, AutoZone, Urgent Care, McDonald's, obviously. Further down, I think there's a Tractor Supply and all that. So a lot of cool stuff nearby, a lot of places to eat. Catfish King's pretty good. So definitely not too far from civilization, but definitely still has that out of the city rural feel. So kind of like I mentioned about the neighbors, there is let me get to it. The map, if you look at the map that we have here, this is the Polk County map, and you can see here, if I can get one of them to load, it shows, Landfinder LLC owns all of these lots. But as you can see, there's not really any neighbors right here. This is kind of like an unincorporated dead space. And so no, you don't have to worry about anyone building right up to your property. Same thing on the north side. This whole thing is owned by one owner, and their house is way up here. So all this is just pretty much woods. So definitely going to see a lot of cool wildlife, a lot of good bird watching, some deer, all kinds of no telling what you can see out here. This is pretty rural and pretty cool area. So moving on to Google Maps, you can see that's kind of where we're looking at, it's like down here and over up here to the north. See Livingston, Texas is 5 minutes away. Really close. If you need to run to the store, any errands, you're right there. It's not like it's a 20-30 minute drive like some of these rural properties. The nearest public boat ramp is Blanchard Public Boat Ramp, which is a little bit further, but I mean you're still 20 minutes away, so you could hop on, get the boat, go right over the boat ramp and spend all day on the water. You're not driving all the way up from Houston or sitting in 45 traffic to Galveston. 59 is pretty much easy. You could leave downtown Houston and pick your boat up at the property and you'd be in the water in an hour and a half, which is pretty close, pretty quick. And let's see how far Houston is. So to downtown Houston, I think this takes into consideration you are an hour and 12 minutes away. So you just get on 59, go straight through Cleveland, and then Humble, and then you're right down there in downtown. So really quick to get to, really cool property. We have it priced pretty competitively. We are asking $20,000, but we are accepted to offers. We obviously want to try to sell it to someone who's going to do something with it, but we also sell to investors, and this one's definitely priced to sell and would make a great investment opportunity, especially with the way Houston's expanding. This would be an awesome property to buy and sit on for 5 to 10 years, and it's sure to appreciate because a lot of the stuff out here is. As I mentioned, the property is $20,000. That's cash price, but we do offer in-house financing. Contact us for that. Property is also pretty close to Sam Houston. Forgot to mention. There's Livingston National Park too. You're close to Conroe, Huntsville. You're really not far from anything out here. It's actually pretty cool that you're actually not that far from civilization. So yeah, that's pretty much the property. If you're watching this video, I definitely appreciate it. Feel free to go to our website and reach out to us on our contact us page. Find us on Instagram. We're definitely posting a lot of deals on here. I also have a bunch of pictures of my Land Cruiser if that's your thing. So feel free to give us a like on Land Finder. That's where we post a lot of our upcoming sales and deals. So it's a good place to follow us. Similarly, follow us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. You can see some of our reviews on here. You can see what we're working on, and again, we'll post details on here too. So give us a follow. That's it for me. Again, this has been Scott with landfinder.org. If you have questions about this property, feel free to reach out to us on our website, reach out to us on Facebook, shoot us an email, or give us a phone call. We'd love to talk to you about it, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks.